everybody, it's me Nate, aka Devil Dog, and I'm back with another game review. This time I'm reviewing Sonic Racing CrossWorlds. It was developed by Sonic Team and published by Sega and released on September 25th of 2025 on every single gaming system, with a version coming to Switch 2 shortly. Now, what is this? Well, come on, man. Everybody knows what this is. It's another kart racer game where you are up to 11 different opponents on screen at a time in a 3-lap race on 24 different tracks. As you go around collecting rings, doing proper drifting, and doing tricks, kind of give you speed boosts. Hitting other racers and walls slows you down. The best way to really say the main mechanics with this as well is, why is it called CrossWorlds? Well, there's a certain part in the second lap of the 3-lap race where whoever's in the lead actually can choose what next world to go to, and you'll have 2 giant rings that appear on the screen, and whatever you ran over, the little floor pedal or whatever, it'll stretch that ring over and you will automatically jump into a completely different race. Actually, I thought that's like one of the best parts of this. Really, it is. And it also, like Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed, different points in this race, your vehicle will transform to either a plane or a boat to help you to traverse water or fly through the air. And each of the playable characters has their own stats and can drive any vehicle, unlike previous games. Now, each of the 45 different vehicles all fall into different classes based on their different stats, either the speed, the acceleration, power, and handling. And you can combine different parts to make your own custom vehicle by using what's known as Dongpa tickets that you get from doing objectives in these races. And you can use these tickets to purchase new parts and customize your vehicles. And also you can use them to replay a race if you lost and you want to actually get a better race on it. And you also could give them as gifts to other characters to earn rewards, and also make it to where you can increase your friendship with them, which is kind of weird. Now, along with this, you also have a gadget slot with up to 6 of them in total that allow you to stick on a passive ability from 70 different unlockable gadgets. Some of them like make you have a faster trick speed, some extra turbos, some will draw rings if you get close to them. And some of these different gadgets take up multiple gadget slots, so you have to keep that in mind. So yeah, you can have 6 different, or you can have a couple that actually are way better. Now, each race has 4 different speeds. That's basically the difficulty rating. So the higher the speed, the more difficulty that the game's going to give you. Now, as for race modes, this game does have a good amount of different race modes in it. First of all, you have your standard issue Grand Prix mode, where you go through multiple races to earn points to be at the top of the leaderboard. You also have to face off with a rival opponents that will talk trash to you, and the AI gets a little bit smarter, so they will actually try to attack you more than the other racers will, which I actually kind of like. And they're all fully voice acted too, so they're like bantering back and forth with each other. I really like that. That was cool. Then you have your time trials, which are kind of self-explanatory. They're single player races where you try to beat your time on tracks going through the laps. Then you have Race Park. This one, hands down, seems to have the most amount of content in it, including something known as Triple Team Ring Grab, Triple Team Tap, where you get boosts of your teammates if you run into them. Then you have Double Team Shootout, where you actually hit other players with different items, like in Mario Kart. Then you have Double Team Dash Panel. This one's kind of weird. You're connected with your other members, and you got to drive through these dash panels to get turbos to actually win. And then they have the last one called Extreme Match. It's the same as a normal one, except that all the items that you can collect are super powerful ones that can totally beat the crap out of your other racers. Now, the roster currently had 24 playable characters at launch, with 13 additional Sega characters being added. It also has a premium season pass that adds 15 more. Most of those are actually not Sega. You'll get SpongeBob, you'll get dude from Minecraft, some other Japanese characters. I don't know what they're from. I really don't. Then there was also 3 Sonic Prime characters that you would get from a digital deluxe version that also comes with the season pass. And you could even get Sonic the Werehog as a pre-order bonus. Now, there's certain things I have to point out about this game. One, it's beautiful. It plays great. I've had no issues with it, no lag. The online mode is phenomenal. It does have cross-play, which is kind of cool. It's called CrossWorlds, so it has cross-play. And honestly, yes, this, in the past, they did actually say that Sonic Racing was trying too hard to beat Mario Kart. But since Mario Kart did Mario World, this one stayed true to more of a standard kart racer, with different tracks and all the characters in it. So it has a little bit more of its own personality, I think, that stands out. Choosing, and hey, do you want to go Mario World or do you want to do good classic racing? So, hands down, visual fidelity is really great. I love all the characters. I do have to point out, I do think the unlockable content is purposely made to where it's super grindy to get it. Almost like they're not exactly forcing you to just buy it as DLC, but it is a grind to unlock stuff, I have to point out. And after you race on these tracks so many times, it does get rather repetitive. Now, the other thing I noticed, most of the DLC characters you get have no new tracks or voices with them. I would have loved the fact if you got Mega Man and he would talk trash and you get to race on a Mega Man style track. But I'm afraid the DLC characters are just DLC characters, nothing more than that. And like I said, that's really the only big issue I have with this game. I love the fact of how fast and fluid it is, how 1 minute you're on a road, next thing you transform into a plane and you're flying through rings in the sky. Next thing you know, you're in a speedboat doing flips and jumps and everything. Honestly, I played some of the earlier Sonic racing games, but never really got into them because I know it sounds weird. I'm not really into a kart racing style guy. I'm more like into like Need for Speed and stuff like that. But honestly, I can sit here and say this is a really, really good game. I like how the fact, at least this time, you're not stuck with a character that's only a certain kind of vehicle. You can have any character in any vehicle that you want. As you go through these 3-lap races, there are parts where the track will have like shortcuts that open up. I think the main aspect of the CrossWorlds thing, where the ring in the second lap pops up and whoever's in charge can actually choose what new area to go through. Like you see right here, whoever's in first place, whatever they hit, it'll stretch it open, and next thing you know, you're automatically teleported straight into that racetrack, which I thought was a really cool addition to it. I do think the stunts are kind of lame, but I understand why they're there. It's another way to give you like a speed boost and stuff, same as collecting rings. And you go around getting items that you have, using your weapons to attack other racers in hopes to be first. Honestly, I can actually say that this is a really, really good kart racing game. I was surprised to see actually how much content is in this. Nice amount of variation in the track designs and everything like that. It's fast, it's fluid, it's bright, it's colorful, it's non-offensive. You're not going to have Shadow the Hedgehog cursing at you. Though I might say it's a shame they missed out on the fact of having Keanu Reeves voice him. That would have been cool, but probably would have cost a fortune to pay Keanu Reeves. But, nonetheless, I thought it would be a lot cooler if they did use the, people that did the voices from the movies in this. But I understand, once again, it was a cost-effective choice. But in the end, I can sit here and honestly say without a shadow of a doubt that Sonic Racing CrossWorlds is a fantastic game. I can actually highly recommend it if you actually like online racing games. It's good, but like I said, I prefer the more realistic stuff of like Need for Speed. Not some of the newer Need for Speeds, but nonetheless, I'm more of a grounded, fan of racing and not this weird, wacky, over-the-top stuff. But it definitely was fun. I had a great time with it, and I could definitely recommend it to anyone out there who likes racing games. This was Nate, aka Devil Dog. I want to say thank you to each and every single one of you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Please give a thumbs up and leave lots and lots of comments. I'll answer each and every single one of them. And of course, here at Devil Dog Gaming, we always end our videos by saying, have fun, play hard, and remember, people, the devil is in the details. Peace out until next time.